Welcome to the tutorial on how to make your pop art portrait into 4 quadrants in the style of Andy Warhol, just as I've done here. Now before we do this, I want to make sure that you have your headphones plugged into your computer, or at least that you have your volume turned way down, so we don't have to listen to too many versions of my voice saying this tutorial. I've already got a folder started with my 4 pictures, and I've changed the colors on each to make it complementary color schemes. I've also got Photoshop open with one of my pictures. Now I want to see what the dimensions are of this image, so I'm going to go to Image, Image Size, to see what the dimensions are. I see that the width is 8.5, the height is almost 10 3/4, and my resolution is 343. Now if your resolution is 72, you do want to change it to about 300. Okay, I'll keep those numbers in mind when I start my new document. File, New. And now when I create my width and height, I want it to be in the same dimensions. Let's change this from pixels to inches. And I want my width to be, it was 8 inches, I believe. Oh, it was 8.5. I think I'm going to do double that to make it twice as large. So 8.5 times 2 is 17. And 725 times 2 is 21.45. Uh-oh, my resolution is 72. That's way too low. Let's make that 300. And of course, we're going to title it last name, first initial, underscore, either pop portrait or pop art. Okay. Here we go. So this is double the size of my original image. Now I need to place that image in there. So edit. Where's place? File, place linked. Okay, so I've got that link ready for me. There it is, and I'll place this one. Okay, it's filling up the whole thing, so I want to make it the size of about 1 quadrant. Now do you notice these pink lines showing up when I'm perfectly centered? Lock it in there, let go. I know it's not placed yet because it still has this X through it, so to finalize, I'm just going to click back on this arrow. Click, and place. All right, let's place the next one. This time let's go File, Place Linked, and I'll select my next image and place. Once again, I'll have to resize it until that corner is centered and click on the Move tool to place it. Place. I've got one already finished where I've placed my 4. And if you'll look in this corner, it has created new layers for each of those images for us. All right. Now, if I want to flip some of my images in order to get it looking like I'm back to back, I'm going to show you how to flip. So let's select this one first, this purple and yellow. I'm going to go down here, select that image, that layer, and now I can move it around. Go up here to Edit, Transform, and look at all these options we've got. We can scale, rotate, we can skew or distort, which we'll use later in the class. Right now what I want to do is flip horizontal. When I'm ready to flip this one, I just need to go back over here, click on that layer, and Edit, Transform, Flip. And voila, you've got your final piece. Now all we need to do is save it. So save it to the inbox under Final Turn-In with your last name so that I can grade you for it. Good job, have fun with this.